This is Matthew Wallace calling from Main Street, USA at Walt Disney World, celebrating Walt's 112th birthday and my 53rd on the 5th of December. Tim, Bob, let's get this Resort Loop rolling.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call, and the doors will be closing soon.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is ResortLoop.com. This is episode 78. Joining me today again, because I just can't seem to shake him,
No, you can't.
is Bob Collar. Hey Bob, what's up?
Me and that horrible cold you say you can't get rid of.
Well, it's just like the lingering cough. I don't know if it's the normal dry cough because, the heat's on everywhere.
Probably. Just dry. Everything's so dry. It's just, it's horrible. But what a beautiful winter day here in Northeast Ohio, huh? The sun was shining, glistening off the snow.
Ugh.
Then again, I wasn't driving in it. So.
Exactly. It was like when we started the show back in February. It was cold and snowy then. It's cold and snowy now. It's not even officially winter.
It's coming full circle. Full circle.
Oh, Bob, that reminds me.
Yes.
I'm going to bring up something we've wanted to address now for a little bit.
All right.
We'd like to thank our listeners for nominating us for some podcast awards.
Oh, yes.
Now, we didn't actually get nominated, but we heard some listeners were actually trying to get us nominated.
Yes, thank you very much for that.
That really flattered us, but we looked into that after we heard about it a couple times, and it turns out that we weren't even eligible, technically.
No.
Because you had to start on January 1st. You had to have already been doing it by then.
Yeah, we were going to start the show earlier, but being the procrastinators that we are.
Yeah, we're going to start it earlier by like 2 years.
Exactly. So, this year will be 1 year that we will be officially under the books, in the books, under the belt. I don't know. How does that even go? I don't know. We will have been doing it a year.
I know. Very exciting. It is very exciting.
Very exciting.
Who'd have thought it's December and we're still doing it?
Not our wives. That's for sure. What do you mean you're going to do that again? What?
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not bored with that yet? What? No, I'm kidding. The support's been unbelievable. I love it.
You better not be talking to those guys from England again. That's what I hear. Yeah,
those Fortnite people.
Well, speaking of thanking some of our listeners, we got to really give a special shout out to a blogger goes by WDWblognet. And check out our Twitter that they're on that, but very, very nice www.wdw.blog.net. They did a fantastic, very nice review of ResortLoop.com.
Oh, it was so nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Check that blog out. There's a lot of great information on that, especially the one about our show.
Again, they put us in with some really good company, so it was very flattering.
Absolutely. I'm starting to understand that whole, when actors get up there and they're like, "Oh, I'm just so thrilled to be nominated with these folks." Oh,
I know. Isn't it true?
Man,
it's like they don't mean it. How could they mean it?
Yeah.
But it's absolutely true.
Absolutely. So thanks everybody, and thank you to www.wdwblog.net. So, Tim?
Yes?
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about an idea you actually had. And this
I do have some every now and then.
Oh, you're fantastic at this. But this blew up everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, it was an excellent idea.
Wow, did it blow up.
I'm going to let you say what it was, since it was your epiphany, so you can have them too.
Oh, golly. Okay, well, it's that time of year again. It's time to put together your Christmas list, and as all us Disney crazies know, we always have something Disney on the list for Santa. So I wanted to know what our listeners want Disney-wise, that they want Santa to bring them. So we put that out there on Facebook and Twitter, and like you said, it just blew up. So let's jump right into it.
Let's go.
Start us off, Tim.
I'll start us off with Twitter. Our good friend Jordan Duncan, or Jordan Gasly at Jordan Gasly on Twitter. He wants a life-size, fully functional animatronic Hatbox ghost.
Okay, I'm saying no to that. That would scare the heck.
That would be very cool. I think there's only one. I think it's actually an Imagineering.
Wow.
I heard, didn't they kind of like bring it out at the D23 a couple months ago, I thought?
I think so, yeah. I think so. That would, I don't like being scared. I got to be honest. Let's put that out there. I don't like being scared. That would scare the heck out of me every day. Oh, gosh. That's a good one, though.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Scotty Boy goes at Scott Campbell on the Twitter. Simple, easy.
That's
Turkey
right.
legs galore.
Poultry that tastes like ham. You can't beat it. Jim Tucker, our good friend, sent us he sent us a picture on Twitter and said he'd like to see this every day. And it was a picture of the back of a Disney World bus. Very clever, Jim.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh,
would be nice.
You can't beat the fumes either.
They got to work on that. Rhiannon, who goes by at Definite Disney, she said, "So ... No naughty answers allowed." That's Rhiannon. That's a whole other show. That one we're gonna have to send the kids out of the room. That's a whole other show.
That's right. Here's our good friend Jason Osborne 82.
Didn't we just talk to him?
We just talked to him. He joined us for our latest Rewind, Remove, or Refurb.
Absolutely.
But he'd like to go on the Adventures by Disney Frozen trip to Norway.
Oh, that would be so nice. We've got quite a few Adventure by Disney requests here, so that would be a good one though.
I would love to see Norway
in summer.
Well, that's true. And don't go to the movies in Norway because you would just walk through the theater out of habit.
Oh,
yeah, come on. It had to be said.
When we go, I'm making you watch that.
I like the movie. I like the movie. It's just, people just leave.
Our good pal Matt Hawley goes by mholly579 on the Twitter, says, "I would gladly take a trip to Disneyland or Tokyo Disneyland." And he ends with hashtag, "Is that too much to ask for?"
It's not too much to ask for. It's just too much to pay for sometimes.
It's too much to ask for from us. I know that.
I love Kevin's answer here. He goes by @Tonkev91 on Twitter. He wants the deed to a house in Golden Oak.
Oh, if any of you don't know what Golden Oak is, check that out.
I have not looked into that on purpose. I don't want to see these homes and just get ultra jealous.
It's painful to look at that and think I could do that if I just
worked harder,
got off my butt and did something. Exactly.
Stop making a podcast and go out and get a job.
All right, I'm out. Bye.
It's probably a pain living there because you can't go to sleep because at 10 o'clock every night there's fireworks and parades, and boat whistles. The horror.
Horrible. Yes, horrible. poor you.
Exactly.
Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust goes by @AHeartForDisney on the Twitter, says Disney trading pins, especially frozen ones. Are there any frozen ones out yet, I wonder?
Oh, there has to be.
I would think so, probably.
Yeah. Send us pictures if anybody's seen any in the parks or anywhere.
Right.
Brian, who goes by Wonderboy60 on Twitter, he goes, anything new at Hollywood Studios? How about a fast pass to a new pod racer attraction in Hollywood Studios?
Ooh.
I think you might get it. It might not be this year, but I think you got something coming.
I think so, too. That would be awesome. And if not in Hollywood Studios, let's move that over to Animal Kingdom. I got no problem over there either. Disney Chicago, of course, at Disney Chicago, our good pals up there, say Santa could bring massive wealth. so I can start retirement early and be the captain of the Sasagula riverboat. All you got to do at this point in time, as of this date, get that Mega Millions ticket.
Oh, that's true. We should all go in and just share one.
Ooh, hey,
that would be the best meet ever.
Wouldn't that be? That would be an awesome Disney meet at our new home in Golden Oak.
That's right. Oh, my goodness.
Awesome.
Oh, let's jump over to Facebook.
Yes.
Our good friend Joe Quattrochi said he wants Santa Mickey to bring him a Mickey Mouse waffle maker. I got to go along with him on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
He goes, I should have bought one years ago, and he can't find them anymore. And also some ResortLoop.com gear would be nice, too. Oh, that might be sooner than you think also. But anyway, back to the waffle maker. I've looked into this. I've searched all over. I wanted the actual waffle makers that you can get in the restaurants.
Yeah.
I did restaurant supply searches. I did metal casting searches. I couldn't find anything. And then there was another waffle maker they made. I don't remember the name of the company, but they were all recalled because they were fire hazards. So you might be able to find one on eBay, but I'm not sure I'd buy it. So I would just, for now, until Disney decides, we should really put out this waffle maker because people would spend a lot of money for this.
Absolutely, they would. Absolutely. I know we had a Disney toaster, and it would toast, Mickey's face on your bread, which was fantastic. And when it would pop up, it would play the Mickey Mouse song. So,
that's cool.
And it broke, and now we have just a regular toaster. And I got to tell you, it's weird just having the toaster pop up and nothing happen. I don't like that.
Well, there's a first world problem for you.
I know. Let's get somebody on that, shall we?
Joe, I think you're gonna have to stick with some Mickey Mouse pancakes for a while. Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome.
Mark Leeper very simply wants a Disney Bahamas cruise.
Very nice.
Take that.
Most relaxing vacation you can have. Laura Jones, she goes, her husband turns 40 next year, and she'd like to take him on a weekend getaway to Disney and stay at the Poly.
Oh, that would be an awesome Christmas present.
I would say stay in the concierge if you can. If it's only for like one weekend, just give it a try.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just saying. Save a little bit of money. Get the garden view. Don't go the water view. You can save quite a bit of money by just going the garden view instead of the lagoon view. Just throwing that out there.
You stayed there one time and just raved about the concierge.
We did it twice.
Twice?
And both times we did the what do you call it? The garden view, yeah. I blocked out after I said it 10 minutes ago. I was already there in my head.
More caffeine.
That's it. It's right here in my cup.
Our good pal Jeff Stillwagon says limited time magic backstage tour of the ResortLoop.com studios.
Wow, that would be limited time magic. And boy, would that be a short tour.
I don't know how much magic that would be. It would be very limited time and probably very sad for Jeff.
I think so. Maybe we could have a contest and the loser gets to come to the ResortLoop.com studios.
That's true. Hey, we'll take them to the Annex building.
That's true.
That's always beautiful.
That's very impressive.
Especially this time of year, it's beautiful.
Well, we had to turn the fountain off.
Well, yeah, it would freeze. It's like 20 degrees outside today.
My goodness. Yeah. Emily Hansa Hicks, she's brand new. She goes, she'd like an extra 250 DVC vacation points so they can bring the whole family next Christmas.
Oh, how nice is that?
But she will settle for a 10-day non-expiring park hoppers with the water parks and more. That she's pretty sure Santa will make happen. So,
ooh, she must have been very good this year.
She had to have been.
If she's getting a 10-day non-expiring park hopper, my goodness,
that's our ticket of choice.
Wow, yeah, very nice. Lisa Green says she'd like a trip to the Food and Wine Festival for 2014.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I like that idea.
A good friend, Benita Polly Brown, the gift she wants is to take her sister and her family to Disney World. So she wants to give the gift of Disney.
How about that? Yeah.
It's always cool to go with someone new that hasn't been there.
Yeah, that's very nice of some of our listeners to want to extend that Disney magic out to their loved ones. So Jonathan Jones says an all-expenses-paid trip to Disney's Aulani Resort. He doesn't want too much. With a stop at Disneyland.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Never been to either place and would like to experience them once and take Laura, our very Disney daughter, goes by Yellow Spoon Lucky. I know Yellow Spoon Lucky on the Twitter. Absolutely. We've kicked around that idea. That's, I think, the only way to go, especially if you're from the Midwest. You want to take that stop either going to Hawaii or coming back at Disneyland, where you can kind of unwind a little bit. You don't have that huge jet lag.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
Kind of takes the edge off a little bit.
Absolutely. So that's a cool one. That'd be very nice.
That's how I would do it if I could. Keith Brown, he just asked for gift cards for their upcoming trip in February, so he's down to a couple months now.
Yeah.
He says it's not much fun opening on Christmas morning, but it'll be very fun at Disney World.
Absolutely. That's a good way to fund the trip. Very smart.
Love it.
Andrea Berloco del
Guercio.
A trip to Walt Disney World. They're overdue, she says. Laugh out loud.
Oh, if you're overdue, you gotta get your hit.
Gotta go.
Gotta get your hit in.
That's right. Absolutely.
Steve Sarah Walters off Facebook. Great answer, loopers. We'd love an adventures trip to Europe, Disneyland Paris, or another foreign park. She goes, they would go, that would be awesome. And as a smaller gift, because they know they all can't be big, they'll take a Disney cruise. And the monorail train set. She'll take one of those as well. I guess Sean mentioned it's a stocking stuffer, so.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's, either an Adventures by Disney or a cruise. Neither one of those are small.
No. Either way, you're going to need a passport.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Matthew Birdsey says, no waiting when they go to Disney World in February. That might be doable.
Yeah, it might not be bad. Depending on when you're going, you can make that happen.
Yeah.
Good friend Sean Woosley, he goes into about the Disney monorail set, and he wants to know when Disney will wise up and make ones that plug into the wall that don't need batteries.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
I would too. Something with a little more oomph.
Yeah, they go so slow, and then the batteries start to die, and it just doesn't hardly move.
It doesn't. And he also wants a set of vintage attraction ornaments. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, and if you had wings ornament.
Ooh, hey, yeah, that would be awesome.
Exactly. He's going there tomorrow to go shopping. Unreasonably warm at 84 degrees.
Oh.
So whenever he went there a couple days ago, it was 84 degrees.
And he knows how to do it, as we've heard on his commando-style touring of the Magic Kingdom on this show. So, very good. Thanks, Sean. Christina Black, Michael and I are really wanting to go on our first cruise, and of course there's nothing more exciting than a Disney cruise, right, Tim?
Absolutely.
You would know.
Especially your first one.
You won't let me go, but that's fine.
Oh, I'll let you go. Don't use me as your excuse not to book it. Tell Patty I'm all for it.
I've already told them it's your fault.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll fall on that sword for you. Craig Lucas, our good friend, UK bound, or from the UK, says he'd like a flat cap because he's 40 and he's going on the 29th of December, and he wants us to give it a shout out to the Mini Minxes because they have a new show.
Yes, they do.
They're the Disney Dream Girls now.
Yeah, very good. You guys got to check that out. So they're good gals. So
they make me laugh.
They sure do. They sure have a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. Mike Cranston says a DVC contract for him too. Grand prize in the ABC Family Sweepstakes. Gift cards for April 2014 trip. Oh.
Way to go, Mike.
Why'd I have to read this one? Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much. He's got to rub it in. He has Ohana ADRs for his April trip already. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Mike.
We all know what Ohana means. It means Bob doesn't get to go.
That's right.
Oh,
everybody's family except Bob.
Except Bob. Oh, Diane Throwbridge. She wants a week at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, Savannah View. That's a good call. That's another good call.
That's a good one.
Our listeners got it going on today.
Robin Howard, she wants a Walt Disney World trip with her whole family.
Very nice.
All right. That'd be all right.
Frederick Pagliarulo Jr. I think I got that right, Frederick. I hope I got it.
Look at the bottom. He pronounces it for us.
Oh, Pagliarulo. There we go. I wasn't too far off.
There you go.
All right. Thanks, Bob. Thank you, Frederick. He needs Santa to bring him another Walt Disney World trip. His Walt Disney World 2013 calendar is about to expire, and he needs a new one.
There you go.
Now, he's not asking Santa for the new calendar. Because unless you buy it on your own trip to Walt Disney World, it's illegal to put up the calendar.
That is true. That is true. I read that somewhere. I think it's hidden in that 10,000 pages of the new healthcare law. Oh, come on.
How could you have possibly read that? Because the site was down. Oh,
well,
whoa.
And no one else read it, so why should I? Anyway.
Oh, Frederick, thank you very much.
Definitely. Monica Rodriguez Pinto says, I would like to get a fully paid trip to Walt Disney World, already contemplating our next trip, but a fully paid one would be awesome.
You can always sneak in a fully paid trip.
Absolutely.
Now, I know I can pronounce this name. Susan Buckley Brass. I just can't pronounce
Susan.
CSR. She wants a DVC membership, and she goes, any location would do. She's not picky.
Oh, man. Maybe at Coronado Springs. She'd like something to happen. Yeah.
Wasn't that the Creedence Clearwater Revival? What was it?
Oh, our buddy Matt Birchfield says, taking his wife and 2 daughters on a surprise Walt Disney World trip from the 29th to the 1st. How about that?
Very nice.
It's also their anniversary trip and his youngest daughter's birthday on NYE. What's NYE?
That's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. See, I'm like you. I can't spell either.
Well, first time I saw it, I was thinking it was New York something. I'm thinking, boy, that's going to be a quick commute. But
the New York Express.
Yeah.
No, that's,
but how could you not go then?
Oh, that is going to be awesome. And how about having a child born on New Year's Eve? That's pretty cool in and of itself.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks, Matt.
Matthew Wallace, he says a week in Cinderella's Castle Suite with unlimited access to the park and a Disney dining package.
Oh, that would be awesome. I know that would probably be at the top of my wife's list right there.
That would be cool. Just
Andre Roberts. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to just the Castle Suite alone without the dining package. My goodness.
Oh my gosh, I know. Could you imagine that would have to just be unbelievable. The only drawback I can see from that is I'm sure they have like armed guards. When you go, they're not letting you leave. Once you're in, you're in. So you are locked in the tower.
You're sealed off.
That's right. That's right. You're not leaving anywhere. Andre Roberts says an Adventures by Disney trip or a Disney cruise would be awesome, but I'll be just as content with a happy and healthy 2014. Won't we all?
Amen. And let's see. Rob Seelert, who's probably the most unique gift, is helping out the Kickstarter project to restore Walt's birth home in Chicago. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And we'll have a link to it up on our website and Facebook page, too.
Yeah, they're totally redoing the house, and they're going to try to raise money through Kickstarter, maybe selling little pieces of the house. It's very interesting. I've heard it on a couple of the podcasts. So
yeah, we that would be something definitely to send a couple of bucks to try and help that out. It would be awesome to keep his birth home up and running, because they start demolishing stuff and pretty soon it's like up.
Exactly.
Take a balloon and get it out of there.
I know a lot of people would think, why would the house be interesting to keep? I mean, he was just born there, but much smaller scale, Bob, than in Cleveland, the Christmas Story house.
Absolutely.
That the movie was based on, they shot exteriors of, is now a huge tourist attraction.
Yes, it is.
You can go in there, you can buy leg lamps, you can tour the house that used in the movie, so it's pretty cool.
I actually did that a couple of years ago and got to meet Ralphie's little brother, Randy.
Yes, he couldn't put his arms down.
He's well, he can now. He's a grown man, for goodness sakes.
Oh, well, still.
But yeah, very cool. It shot in Cleveland and got to kind of see what that was like. So yeah, definitely want to. We want to preserve as much Disney as possible because it's so important to all of us. It gives us such a good feeling, not just at Christmas time, but all throughout the year. So. So Tim, that is our all of our listeners that participated in our shout out today. So what Disney gift do you want Santa to bring you?
What do I want to bring? Well, I have 2 things on my list.
All right.
Number 1 would be more time to go. That seems to be more one of the big restrictions for us
That's
going.
not happening for you.
No, I know. And the other one, I would really like to go on a Adventures by Disney, the backstage magic tour.
Oh, absolutely.
See the backstage Disneyland, some ABC Studios, the Muppet Studios. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. You have talked about that. That's been on your list for a while.
It's been on there,
really
yes.
Do that.
Because I've not seen Disneyland either, so I figured I could, take care of a bunch of things while I'm out there. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I would love that tour of the Disney Studios, and I think don't you get into the archives as well?
I was just going to bring that up. The archives. I want to see the archives.
Yeah,
I'm going to take a big coat, see what I can. No, I'm kidding.
Lots of pockets. I got lots of pockets.
So, Bob, what's yours? What's on your Christmas list from Santa?
Well, I also have two. And really, the one is kind of generic. It really doesn't matter. I just want to do an Adventures by Disney anything.
Yeah.
I've heard such good things about the Adventures by Disney trips. We did the cross country last year, went to the Grand Canyon. I know they have a Western Adventures by Disney where they take you to the Grand Canyon and some other places. It would be interesting to see how well Disney does that kind of stuff, because I'm sure they do it just phenomenally. But then the other thing that I have on my list, which it's gone now. You kind of turned me on to it a long time ago. It was from Mouse Surplus. Remember that
yes.
that website, MouseSurplus.com. They get a bunch of Disney stuff in, and I wanted so bad. And I came very close, but luckily my wife took my credit card away from me. They had the front end of a monorail, the red monorail, for sale. And I think it went for something like $15,000 or something ridiculous like that. But I wanted that so bad. I was going to put it downstairs and just pretend like I was on the monorail all day long.
Well, the monorails are cheap used compared to buying the beams. We could have made a motorhome out of it. How cool would that be? Pulling that in the Fort Wilderness.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh my gosh. That would have been so cool. So,
what would license plate be? Like please stand clear of the doors, or
oh no,
por favor.
Oh,
what would it be?
Number 1 Looper.
Oh, that's your license plate. You have to transfer that.
I will do that. I will make sure that gets transferred onto my monorail RV whenever I build it. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, thank you so much for participating in this. This was a lot of fun. We will make sure that we send this list off to Santa.
Yes.
As there is still time.
There is.
So perhaps, you'll find something very cool underneath the Christmas tree this year.
I would leave them out lots of cookies. That's all I'm going to say. Have the kids sit out cookies and milk. And cheese.
Absolutely. Especially for some of these. They better be gourmet cookies.
That's it.
Well, Tim, that's all I got.
That's all I got. Thank you for the feedback, everybody. That was excellent. Anyway, I'm Tim Scott. You can follow me on Twitter at ResortLoop.Tim. You can follow us on the website, ResortLoop.com.
And I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter. Of course, Facebook.com/ResortLoop. Don't forget to rate us on iTunes. And what's that phone number we got, Tim?
It's area code 414
WDW.
Loop. And you need to send us some opens. We're starting to run a little low on our opens.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't forget to listen to us on the Stitcher.
On the Stitcher. We love the Stitcher. That's all we got, everybody. Thanks for listening to us. This has been the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
From all of us